About ready to get started. Let's wait for the ad break to be over, then we can hop into it. Oh. Almost over. Alright, ad break is over. Alright, so I did do a little bit of cheating last night. I came back on after stream and implemented a couple of things. One was the tier 3 cafe. So I've got that implemented now. So you can now go up to the maximum size cafe. And I think I've got it set up that all the walls and floor work. I didn't fully test it, but we're going to be doing a bit of work on that today. So we'll be able to do some more testing around that. We added in the perfect profit amounts to be based on the save file rather than a hard set number. So this is something we did with the decorations yesterday, and also recipes have it as well. So it's just a lot of the things are randomly generated per save file that you can't just instantly get something right. I mean, you might by chance, but so there's that. I think something I haven't done is adding the perfect amount, like highlighting a perfect amount, like I did with the recipes. I turned the text green, but I don't have something for that in code. And the reason for, I mean, I can check if the recipe, oh no, because if the recipe's been perfect, that's not going to account for whether you've gotten the perfect profit. Yeah, okay. So there was a bit of, I'm leaving it out for now, but there's a bit of extra functionality I would have to set up to make it work. Because to get a perfect recipe, which maybe is bad on my part, is like the perfect recipe also requires you to, doesn't require you to have the perfect profit. You can still have a variable profit. So we don't have a way to track when they've got the profit right the first time, so me setting up new save data for it, and I don't really want to keep introducing more save data because just more things that could break. But yeah, we did that. So yeah, the tier 3 cafe, we can upgrade to it. I just pulled this into here because I'm pretty sure this is just fixed by proxy and be doing other work. So today I will be doing the decorations rework. So currently I have like all of the walls, all of the floors, all the chairs, all of the tables, all available from the get-go. And that's not meant to be the case. It's meant to be the same as like just everything else, is that you can unlock it through through gameplay. So I think the unlock, most likely I'm going to tie it to both objectives and critical rewards and stuff like that, is that you unlock new ones. I might even make it that it's just like, oh, is it cheating to do it like that? Like I could just unlock it based on tier, like it's their tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 decorations. Seems boring to do it like that. Let me think. Nah, because I think you want to be able to like unlock a pack or something like that. It doesn't help as well because I don't have them all set up, right? So I don't know how I'm going to section everything off. All right, well, let's just get started with, like, we know we have to create a reward config, so that's just, we know that much, right? So you should set that up the same way as one of these recipe rewards. It's probably going to be similar to this one. Now, duplicating these scripts normally is never a good idea. It breaks a lot. So actually, I can't edit the name of it yet until I edit in here. So we're going to be changing this to be called decoration reward. Decoration reward. Decoration reward. Come back out here. And we can rename the scripts now. Nice. Okay. Now, I can't actually remember how we've done decorations. Yikes. There's a wall config, a chair config, a table config. This is silly of me. Prop config, floor config, wall config, chair config, table config. What are the chances I made them all inherit from something? Nope. They are their own thing. Okay, that's going to be a bit more annoying. So in here... Oh. We're just going to need all of those, I guess. Public. Start with prop. There's no point doing that. Public. What's next on the list? Floor. Hair config, nice. And then public table. So we're just gonna have tons of if statements. If remove recipe config, you don't exist anymore. I'm just going to keep the save there just as a way to try and remind me. So if m_prop config does not equal null, do some logic. Okay. Okay, so something I'm doing at the moment is you actually pay for the walls. We could have it set up that you don't even pay for the walls. You genuinely just unlock them. Because I like it's not unintuitive, because I think there are games in the past where you unlock the capability of being able to buy something, and that's currently what it's going to be. I don't know. Right, because, okay, I'm going to have to... Wait, how is it even loading? Okay, so we need to pin this for sure. And unpin all these. And we definitely need to pin the... Okay, what do we have in game save data? It's probably the first thing I probably need to check out. Tables owned, yeah. I just think, like, to change, like, what your cafe is going to look like, I feel like there needs to be some monetary loss. Oh, shit. I'm so tired. I agree. Thank you, Candace. It just means I'm gonna have to rewrite how all of this is implemented. So we can have... So it does mean all of those are going to need tiers. Also, good morning or good evening, Candace. Hope you're going all right. So they don't show up based on... I mean, it means what I'm doing currently is just worthless, and there's no point actually doing it. I'm doing good. Just got off work. Yeah, nice, nice. Now you're in for a cruisy evening. Hell yeah. Man, I am genuinely just considering stopping what I'm doing, making it based on tiers. And we could have some special functionality afterwards. That's like... So tier 1 you get the base. Tier 2 you'll get some more. Tier 3 you'll get some more. And then from there you buy them. Yeah, alright, let's do it. Now, because all of these pretty much have like the same thing, right? They have an ID. an ID, a name, an icon, a cost. Let's make a decoration config that they all inherit from. So what do we say we need to copy? Icon, sprite, icon, and cost. And the other ones, because they have separate names. Like, I technically could make them the same, but I don't want to delete as much of that as possible. So now public, probably want to make this an abstract class. We don't need to create this. And now everything needs to inherit from decoration config. What do you do for work, if you don't mind me asking? I vaguely remember you're a computer science student, I think. Trying to remember what everyone does. Whoa, what happened here? Visual merchandiser in marketing. Mingly. Visual merchandiser in marketing. Like, that kind of like advertising or something? I don't know. Brain's too small. Visual merchandiser. What a title. All right. Yeah, advertising and retail. Yeah, sweet. I'm glad I was along the right lines then. All right, now that we've got all of this set up, we can come back into here and make a public. Who's holding this again? It's the rating manager tier. Oh. I told them I lied on my resume. I am not creative. Yeah, anything that has to do with like visual sort of stuff for me is like I'm useless. It's like I can remember my last job. There's a few times where they're like, "Oh, can you just go into like Photoshop and make a mock-up for something?" And I'm just like, "Look, I could do it, but it is going to look like a 2-year-old did it." Yeah. Exactly, that's how it is with me. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough out here being us. What did I make? I kept the white chair. That's tier 1. Ish. But I get the job done, so I'm safer now. Yeah, nice. That's all that matters. Doesn't matter about the, you say the thing wrong. It doesn't matter about the journey. It only matters about the destination. One of my favorite sayings to say wrong. Plant 1, plant 2. Okay, let's just make plant 2 be a tier 2 as well. Walls. Don't do walls yet. Oh, man. Let's make black. Oh man, I don't know. Just make half of them tier 2. They all look the same anyway. It doesn't matter. It's only for testing purposes. In terms of walls, tier 2. Make that one tier 3 because it's the coolest looking one. Alright, so now we want to go to who stores all of this? This one, I think. Oh, I spent the time yesterday afternoon as well, Candace. I was like, I'm going to go count how many lines of code I've written so far for this game. And we're at 16,082 lines of code. Probably a bit excessive. I feel like if I wrote all the code optimally, I could probably be half of that. But look, it is what it is. Oh, yikes. I just remembered that is how I'm doing it. We need like a... Yeah, so basically everywhere where I've got these load functions is now I need to filter by the current tier. So that will be fun. Yeah, we got time to do it. So let's do, yeah, we can do props first and just make our way down. I don't like that that's in start, but whatever. So how do I want to do this? I know how he did it last time. But I'm just trying to like avoid having multiple things. I think it's kind of unavoidable. Okay, so we're going to have if rating data source dot rating is less than 2, else if rating data source dot rating is less than 3, and then else. So this is tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. Which means we need to run all of this code. I am me, that is you. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Needs to take in whole for each loop. For each item, and think for this, then we can just go if item dot, and what is item? Prop config. So we can do item dot m underscore tier is equal to tier 1, but we're doing the opposite here. So if it doesn't equal tier 1, we will do continue. You can't do that. I mean, can I just like then cheat and just go, oh wait, it's because I was doing it like a clown. Yeah, so it does not equal tier 1, continue, so then it will skip over it. If tier does not equal tier 1, or wait, if it doesn't equal, and that I think is and doesn't equal tier 2. I mean, the way I'm doing this is a bit silly. Like, I know it's just like, it should just be like, if it equals tier 2 or tier 3, continue. But if item does not equal tier 1 and it does not equal tier 2, which means it's tier 3, continue. And then this one is just going to load everything. So it doesn't need the continue. It can just do it. Bit gross, but that is how it's going to have to work. We can probably test that that is working before I go and implement it for all the other things. New game, decoration, rework. No. So, because we're at tier 1, we should only have one plant available. There you go, plant 1. How, yeah, man, I'm going pretty good. How about you? And then if we put it to cafe rating 2, we should see the second plant. Uh-oh. Okay, so it just didn't reload. So that's something we have to fix. It is there. It's like an on enable kind of issue. How's your little coding project coming along? I'm me, that is you. I mean, on enable, realistically, it does mean... But every time we load something else, it's going to delete everything. Okay, so we need to change how that panel is going to work. I worked on it a little bit, and it doesn't give compiler errors, and it runs, but there's still a problem that it doesn't really do right. I mean, no compiler errors is a start, at least. What am I gonna have to do here? It means I'm gonna have to keep track of what's active. So we shall put that up here somewhere. Here, maybe. Looks like we've got an ad break that's about to run soon. Private game object. We'll call this prop. All or table chair. Alright, looks like we've got ad break starting now, so we shall be back continuing in 1:30. But I guess people that are subbed or have an ad blocker, they're still here. We're still chilling. What's my hair doing back here? Yeah, we chilling. We chilling. But I won't implement any work until the ad break's over. Oh yeah, so I don't know if you were in stream yet before I mentioned it to Candace. That is you. Because I remember yesterday you asking how long I've been working on this. I took the time off stream yesterday and I went through all my code to see how many lines of code I've written for this project so far, and we're at just over 16,000 lines of code, which is pretty crazy. I mean, it's not optimized. Like, if I were to optimize this code, I could probably get that. Man, let's go. I could easily shave off maybe 4,000 lines of code. I don't know. There's a lot of things that I could write better, but it works, so. Alright, almost over. Can you repeat what you just said? I was saying, because yesterday you were mentioning how long, well, you were asking how long I've been working on this project, and at the off stream yesterday, I went through and counted all the lines of code that I've written, or at least like a rough estimate of like based on what the IDE says, and we're at just over 16,000 lines of code for this project. But that said, like, if I wrote things better, because there's a lot of ways that I could optimize, I could probably shave a few thousand off of that. But yeah, lots of lines of code. That should fix the issue. Yeah, lines of code is cool, but sometimes it's unoptimized. Was written in 2,000 lines of C. Yeah. Oh yeah, mine's like definitely unoptimized. I mean, I could literally just go to like how I'm doing this stuff at the moment. Is like I could do this a lot cleaner, but this just works, and I know it's not going to cause problems. But so it's like realistically, like if I highlight it right, it's like 219 lines of code that I could probably easily cut in half if I took the time to make it all neat and proper, but don't really need to. All right, so load floors is going to be next. I should copy the skeleton code and paste that everywhere. So go if rating data source dot rating is less than 2. Else. I kind of want to copy the next part as well. Yeah, let's do it so we can go like... It's gonna cause errors for the start, but at least we'll have them when I copy paste them everywhere. If item start, then if item is that, and let's copy this and put this everywhere. So that's for floors, walls, chairs, tables. I think that's everything we need. So that's when we're going to come into here. Wait. Yeah, that's right. Oh, okay, so then I could probably keep the last one as well. Okay. Get this. Alright, so what we should actually do is take this out, put it in here, because we know that one doesn't be changed. I'm just going to have to mute mic for a sec, 1 sec. Alright, I can unmute now. There's just something getting delivered and they were very noisy. So I was sparing you all that. Alright. So that should be all the code to make that work. Come and test it now. We'll create a new save file again. Just delete all these. New game. Deco. Test. Okay, I guess we're doing that order then. So if we come into here, walls. The way that that grows is really annoying. But whatever. Crap, I see something that I've done which I need to fix. Anyway, so plant 1, and we can see a lot less of those. So if we switch out, I'm testing 2 things here. So if I do this, it should load. Okay, it didn't. Oh, because I haven't assigned the variables for those. Okay. That is held on the UI cafe management panel. Yep. And then we have decoration parent. Content area. No. Oh, is that how we're doing it? Oh, that's silly. That is silly. Okay, so we're going to have to do something a bit cheat then. So I thought they were all different pages, but it's all the same page. It just reloads items. Okay, and I can definitely see why that's causing some issues that I found. So we shall lock this. We care about what's active then. So we have prop button active. We have wall button active. Floor button active. Chair active and table active. I think that's the thing we care about. So we'll have to quit out, new game, decor. We'll call it decor. No market, and just order 60 of chicken burger. I don't care really. Start week. All right, let's try it again. So we got 1 plant, and you can see you've only got, what's that, 6 walls, can't count. 1 plant, 6 walls. Two plants. A lot more walls. Okay, white brick shouldn't have been added. Okay, that's all of those. Okay, yeah, so white brick shouldn't have been added. So that's one bug to find. I really need to like reset, like whenever you go to this, it automatically scrolls to the top. Because it's using the same list as like if I go to here, it stays there. Where it's like if you go to this, and like even if you click it here as well, it should like just bring it to the top. But yes, okay, so for some reason, white brick. It's definitely tier 3. Oh, what have I done? Okay, wow. Okay, I can see what's happening. So even though we're looping through this list, we're not actually using the list at all. Why? Why was I doing get wall list? Like, we're looping through the wall list using a counter. Like, was I high when I was writing this code? Like, let's we'll test it with walls, because I know walls was the one that I was seeing the problem, but like, I'm almost certain I don't need to do this. I can just go item. It's like I thought I was using just a normal for loop instead of a for each loop. Yeah, I can easily see now that's why it was breaking, was we're using a counter to access things on a list rather than actually what the item, because we had this continue, it was breaking the counter. Admittedly, I think I did implement this off stream and like late. So it's like, there's a very good chance I was half asleep writing this code, and it worked because I didn't have any functionality for like filtering yet. Okay. Run it back. Okay, 1 plant, 6 walls. Two plants, a lot more walls. However, we are missing white brick, which is good, because white brick's only going to be available at tier 3. So if we come into here now and go tier 3, it should load the white brick as well. Yep, there you go. Cool. So it means we can replace every instance of where we've done this to just say item. Can I like literally do this? No. No. Okay. I know there is like a replace function that I can do for this, but it is what it is. Just need, after I've done this, I'll need to check the prefab that has the text of when our tiers upgrade and just make sure it does include decorations. Wow. Okay, I really could have just done the replace function for this and I would be done a very long time ago. But look, it is what it is. Okay, that's that. Is there anything else? Remove all from being available. We've technically done. Okay, we want to check that prefab. So that is the critic summary. Oh no, it's technically written in a config. I think it's rating rewards. I think so at 2-star. Is it on here? No? Rating rewards? Okay, let's go. Rating manager. It's definitely those. Is it on like... I think I'm just learning that I've got things set up in just the most random spots. Okay, there's here, and then if we go to critic 2, who has a critic config. No, that's not it either. Okay, where did... I'm so confused. If it's not there, view, and it wasn't on the rating manager. Oh. Tier 2. Oh, have I done some like really scuffed hard implemented code somewhere? God, I hope not. Oh, it's hard written on something, isn't it? Yeah, okay, cool. Thank God. So that's on the... I was on the right place then. It was on this. Pass. Yeah, so okay, cool. It's going to say tier 2 recipes, objectives, and decorations. So decorations is included. So that means I'm happy with this. And we can push that and move that across. Make sure there isn't any work that didn't get picked up. Nope. Added rating tiers for decorations. Sweet. Move that across. Yeah, probably should do this grid, and it's also for tier 3 as well. So, whoa, get rid of you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ease up, turbo. So, we do have this grid. Where though? Grid. Tile map. We have this guy, right? So this will be tile map tier 1. Whoa, 1R. Okay. We will need to duplicate it twice. Next one will be tier 2. And the next one will be tier 3. So let's turn off these for now. And we'll need to enable the this cafe. Okay, I mean, we can do this. Right, so let's rub out this and paint in bang, 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 bang. Okay, then we need blue. Can we make it a bit easier to see? Apparently not. I think that's it. Yeah, so we shall save that. Enable the tier 3 cafe. Disable this. Disable this. Enable this. Whoa, okay, so okay, I mean, I may as well do up here as well. Okay, let me paint. Whoa, 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 ease up. Straight line. Straight line. Okay. So because of that, bring this back down to tier 1. Okay, it's off. Turn it off perspective. Get off of tile map. Just like something else. So now we need something that when it upgrades the cafe, we need it to select the tile map. So this will probably be done in the cafe manager. In here, because we do have a list of cafes, and let's just duplicate this and go a list of tile maps. I'm pretty sure that's what these were, right? Yep. But we need the game objects, really. We'll make it game objects. Call it tile maps. So basically, oh wow, okay, there's a lot of functionality that this touches. Shite. Okay, so the bare minimum when we activate I know we do have activate new cafe. Here we go. m underscore active cafe equals this, and then we can say, but we need to draw to a tile map. Oh, what's going to break, I wonder? I'm pretty sure it references the tile map when we're placing things. Right, it's in the... Who even has... building system? Yeah, see, main tile map. So we need to change it. That it dynamically updates the building system. Okay, so it means we are gonna have to make this a list of tile maps, I think. So we've got an ad break running now, so I'll see you shortly. And I shall not work until it's done. So we have a list of tile maps, but it means we're going to need to update the main tile map, which is in the building system, to update it. Oh, man. What happens first? Because I think the problem is we draw on that tile map, I'm pretty sure, when we're placing objects on a save file. So I just need to make sure that the call order isn't out of whack, that we're going to enable the new tile map, but it's going to draw on the old tile map. Like, it's all things we can check, but... Wish I did this at the same time as when I was making all the functionality, but... You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. 30 seconds left. Let's skull this. Alright, coffee done. God, I love coffee, man. One more. 3, 2, 1. Alright, I'd break over. Alrighty, so we have the list of tile maps here. Well, we don't actually need to set it active. I think that's the thing that I was about to do. We don't want it to be set activable. We just want to assign it. So come back down to where we were activating the cafe. Here. So here we want to go building system dot instance dot, what was it? Main tile map. M underscore main. Okay, so we need a let's have a setter for it. So we're gonna have no, I shouldn't put it here, so put it down here. We'll go public void set main tile map map m underscore main tile map equals map. Main tile map m underscore tile maps index. Okay, so cafe size, it's going to be the same as this. And I guess we can see if this is going to work. Oh, we haven't set it up yet, though. How do I make it get rid of the tile map, man? Stop. There you go. Clear whatever's the problems in there. So this is on the cafe manager. Needs reference to all of these grids. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. 2, 3. So let's start the game and see what breaks. So we need to quit out of this, make a new one. All right, so the easiest way for me to test that this is working is we'll come to this guy, add, so we can see it's normal. But if we, okay, we're gonna need to send some upgrades to 3. Come in here and upgrade now. Didn't get any errors, which is a good start. And if we come to decorations, try add. There you go, it's got the new areas. All right, and then if we go to a 4-star and come into here, upgrades, purchase again. Look how big this cafe is, it's humongous. I need to change the pan to be slightly better than this, but okay. And then we come into here. We've got the bigger one, cool. So let's actually test. Oh, okay, there you go. So something broke. Update grid data. Take area starts. Why is... It's building system 244 was actually the problem. Grid data, config, prop ID. And that's because grid data is getting set incorrectly. If we come to game data, when we're setting grid data, where is it? It's like decorations or something. M_decorations. Cafe decorations is that. Is we're setting it at 1216 because that's the size of the smallest cafe. But I think we just initialize it as big as it can be, right? And the easiest way for us to test that is to debug whatever that was. So come into grid data equals get grid data grid X grid Y. So I think we debug this. So if we try to put a plant, it didn't work. That's really good. Means I'm gonna have to... Now it's completely bugged. Brilliant. Okay, so I'm gonna have to start a new save file. Love that. And we have a million different other breakpoints that are in the game. No markets. Start week. Let's just straight away send it to 4-star rating. Bang, bang. Alright, if we try to place something over here. 19, 10. Okay, we know it doesn't like that. It's going to spit out an error. Yeah, we're okay. All right, let's try put another one over here. What's this? So realistically, the grid size should be 1910 if we don't want it to have any issues. I think this is actually 10 here and then 19. But we can go test that again. New game, blah, 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 blah. Yep, cool, that's my name. Cool, so we shall just go straight to a 4-star rating. Buy the upgrades. Now we should be able to place some plants over here. Okay, we're still getting an error. At the same spot. $244. Look, I'll debug it again. Let's place another one out here. This should still be an error out here as well. So grid data is 1019 big. Okay, maybe I have messed it up. Let's just like... You can't place on the grid regardless, so maybe we'll just make it like 20 by 20. You can't do anything on those other squares, the extra squares that it's going to be putting in, but just make it a round grid, or square grid, I should say. Round clown. Okay. If not... oh, yep, there you go. That's my name. Huge. No, market. Bang. Bang. So, we need to... Cafe rating is 4. Upgrade, upgrade. Decorations. There you go, it worked. So it's just my grid size still wasn't right. Okay, put this here, put this here, put this here. Maybe put ones like, I don't know, bit excessive, but probably shouldn't be able to put them in the doorway, but I'll have to block that off. But okay, so we've got this, and the way I can save where everything is, I believe it is if I just start the day. So just add this, start day. As soon as that happens, we can quit to main menu, load. Okay, cool. It's loading all of that data properly. That's cool. That is cool. So we've set up the grids. We do need to set something up. So I don't think I've actually got it on my Trello board. However, I'm just going to add like an animated arrow for that, I think. Oh, because then it could just be a child of it. And it just keeps going. Yeah, sweet. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. And it just goes, why? We don't move on the Y, so it should be fine. I don't know. Sorry, getting distracted. So the problem that I have currently now is you're going to have decorations on the tier 1 cafe But when you upgrade to the second one... Oh, I guess... Realistically, I think... The tier 2... Like, the tier 2 and tier 3 cafes are only adding... Oh, no, yeah, because I could put a plant here. And then the next cafe has a table there. So it's going to be in its boundaries. Yeah. Yeah, so the problem that I'm going to have is, so say you've put decorations down on the tier 1 cafe, is when you upgrade to the tier 2 cafe, it stays in this, obviously it stays in the same grid spot. And it looks dumb. And like, I could write some code to like try and translate it to be in the same position. Based on the new cafe size, but I just don't want to do that. I don't think it's worth it. So I think what I'm going to do is, which I mean, I probably have to do, I think, because when you're changing between tiers, the new grid map hasn't been drawn on, is I'm going to sell any props that you've bought. You sell it, get your money back. It just means then you have to replace them down again. It's maybe a little bit tedious, but I think it's the cleanest way to do it. So to do that, it's going to be when we upgrade the cafe. So that's going to be in the cafe upgrade panel. And it's when we do either purchase the upgrade 1 or purchase the upgrade 2. And it's probably before we activate the new cafe. Let's go like... We probably want to store this method in the cafe manager. Let's come down the bottom and just go public void refund props. So we're going to do run some for loops. So go for int I equals 0 while I is less than game data dot instance dot get cafe decorations dot get length 0. And then for int j equals 0 while j is less than get the next dimension j plus plus if I guess we probably need to do cafe decorations ij does not equal 0. Because this is a int array, yep. Does not equal 0. which means there is data there. We want to look up whatever the data is. So, oh man, how do we... I know we've got this set somewhere, so how were we doing it previously? It's when we're loading. Where's the load function? Decoration stiff. Huh? Is it the building system that's... It is the building system. We're loading data from in here. Crap. I mean, it's fine. So we've got a lookup function. Good on me. So we're gonna go prop list dot lookup instance dot lookup prop. IJ dot cost. We're gonna go money plus equals this count plus plus. And then once we get out of the for loop, oh, actually we also need to then reset the data equals 0. So now we can go if count is greater than 0. This is probably where we're going to need to display a pop-up, which is going to have to be controlled from the UI manager. Okay, so let's pin this, unpin. UI manager, pin this. Not sure what that region, oh, it's debug menu. So let's go public, void, toggle, decoration, refund, pop-up. We're going to take in an int count and int money. So now we can come back to the cafe manager and put it in here. So count. So we're going to go UI manager dot instance dot toggle pop up count and money. All right. So the UI manager is going to need to message pop up debug menu. Let's go space. Header, decoration, refund, pop-up. We need a serialized field, private game object, m_refund, pop-up. We're going to need a serialized field, tmp_text. Called m_refund count text. Duplicate this, and then we're going to have refund money text. So in here we can go m_refund pop-up dot set active as true. This isn't actually accurate. We're going to probably want a replace string in here, but for now we'll just put these up here. Runny money. Yeah. Whoa. Refund. Whoa. Valentino white bag. Money text. So we should have a default string, which will just be serialized field private string m underscore default refund text. Let's call it string actually. So we're gonna go. Oh, which means we can just have it all in one text then. So we can just have refund text. So we can just delete all this. So we're going to go string text equals m underscore default refund string dot replace 0 with count dot toString. Text and 1 with money m underscore refund text dot text equals text. Okay. So now let's go set it all up. So, so this will be done in here. We do have a message pop up. We're gonna duplicate this and go refund message pop up, which we can enable. Debug menu parent, pause menu, onboarding. Yeah, this is probably the right place for it, but let's do this. Message. Header. Title. Refund, we'll just call it. Content. Text 1. Text 2. We don't need that. I mean, we don't even need this, really. So the string in here is going to be due to the upgrade. Yeah, so due to the upgrade of your cafe. Decoration items have been refunded for a total of Okay, so now we need to come to the UI manager. That's the default string. This is the default text, and then the object itself is this. And just to confirm that the exit button is just setting itself inactive. It is very good. Due to the upgrade of your cafe, blank decoration items have been refunded for a total of and a dollar amount. Cool. Shut him off. So now... Oh, wow, yeah. Really going full circle here. So now... Do we have, like... Decoration... Data source dot... Decoration count. There you go. So if is greater than 0, cafe manager dot instance dot refund props, and we will need to chuck that in this guy as well. I actually think it should be done beforehand. I think it should be like there. Gut feeling. All right, so we can now... Oh, we got ad break starting soon as well. I didn't catch it in time, so I don't know when it's going to go off. It says like ad starting soon, but it stays like that for like a minute, I swear. So we can test this after the ad break then. Oh my lord. And if that's the case, I'm just going to go chuck something in the kitchen. One that it does start. If it ever starts. There we go. All right, ad break over. So let's test out to see if... Oh, except I haven't actually given the money. I'm saying that I'm refunding it, but I'm not even giving the money yet. So we should probably test that. That's going to be the money manager. So where are we refunding everything in here? Toggle decoration partner. There we go. Money manager dot instance dot award special, because we don't want to actually be a part of their income. Money. So now we can probably do a couple of tests here. So we shall play. If this works first go, I'm going to be pretty stoked. All right, so clear you, go out to here, new game, refund, test. No, market, bang, 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 bang. Start, okay, so what we're gonna do is, I mean, we'll switch this guy to 3 straight away. Let's put in 20, 20, 20, 20, so there's $80 worth of stuff here. And if we go upgrades, due to the upgrade of your cafe, something's gone wrong there. 0 decoration items have been refunded for a total of $80. I'm pretty sure that didn't update up there. And out of curiosity, and they didn't clear either. So we've cleared them from the grid, but we didn't actually delete the items, I guess. So there's a couple of issues. Let's get to it then. So the UI manager wasn't working just then. Default string, replace 0. Oh, it's because I'm changed it. This needs to now needs to be text dot replace. Okay, so that fixes that issue. Money wasn't getting updated onto the top, and that's probably going to be because we're not calling the event which does that, maybe. So we're gonna go money. Where's M? Here, money manager. Oh no, we are. That hurt. So we are doing this. We are increasing cafe money. But I wonder whether it's only listening to on money increased. So that's going to be the info panel. HI. No, it's handle money changed. Yeah, so it is calling the correct thing. Handle money changed. Money text equals money data source cafe money. Money data source cafe money. Which we are increasing. So I guess we test it again. Because maybe it did add it and I just didn't notice it. I'm almost certain it didn't, but... Refund. No market. Bang, 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 bang. Start week. Oh. 1840. Oh. So we're going to have to do a bit of maths here, because it's going to take 100, but then add it back. So we should be getting refunded 80, but we're losing 100. So this should be 1860. I need to split this up a little bit, I think. It looks a bit gross. Unless I'm wrong, and even though it says 100 here, it's not actually 100. Very possible. No, cafe upgrade 1. There you go. Alright, so we need to look at what the hell is going on there. So let's go to... Who's doing it? Was the cafe manager? So it's debug here. New game. ASF, sure. Order mills, start week. Okay, let's debug now. Okay, interesting. The money is 80. So I just don't understand what's going on because we're purchasing it for 100. So it's going to go down to 1740. But we're not even doing that. Because of the way the money hasn't been decreased yet, which means we're adding the money first. So we're going 1840 plus 80. We're going up to 1920. But then we're taking 100. Okay, it's working. Am I just high and wasn't paying attention before? Probably. Alright, due to the upgrade of your cafe. Yes, I'm going to new line, take rid of the comma here. New line, probably double new line it. So that's going to be where? Here. No, it's in the default message. Here. Due to the upgrade of your cafe. New line, new line. Yes, I know. Don't care about debugging anymore. We fixed you. You're fixed. New game. Blah, 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 blah. Yep. Nope. Market. 60. Start week. So we'll place... Yeah, I can place all these losers again. I mean, we can test this again, so it should go to 1820, right? Which it has. Due to the upgrade of your cafe, 4 decoration items have been refunded for a total of $80. Okay, but now we need to actually delete them. And I don't know where we've been doing that. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked here. Gallery empty, that's not good. Sorry. All right, so we need to delete the props now. I don't even know how the props are spawning in, to be honest. So I should probably find out where it's doing that. So, new game, prop, delete. Alright, so when we're adding in these props... Oh, that's not where I wanted to put it. Sure, let's put them there like this. Is where are they in the scene? Are they just floating? Yep, they're definitely floating. So instead, we are going to add them to a holder. Building system, prop config, object to place, place. Oh, we literally have like a clear grid data that... Ah, whatever. It's probably when we place it, placed equals true, invoke any events here. This is probably where I'll invoke some events to add it to a list. Let's make the building system have a list of placeable objects. Private list. Ooh, list of placeable objects. Active objects. Let's just make this public. Be lazy for once. So we're gonna go building system dot instance dot m underscore active objects dot add this. And how do we delete this object? Is it an object drag? Nope. Building system, maybe? Yeah. Place. Else if. Object to place. We can have something that's like, wait, this is edit mode and edit mode item selected, edit mode and item not selected. What? If m underscore active objects dot contains underscore object to place. Dot remove object to place. Is anywhere where we're just like calling that destroy? Let's call this first. Pretty sure that's the cause of the bug that can happen where it's out of edit mode and it stays on there. But that's cool. That's cool. So now that we have that public list, we are going to want to handle that. Sorry. In this guy. Building system.instance.m underscore active objects. Okay, that should clean that up. Did we add it? Yeah, we added it to the place, right? What am I doing? New game. Yep, that's a name. Start week. Okay, so alright, and then we get to 3. So what we should do is we should actually put us to 4 because there was something else I did want to test out. So if we come here now and go upgrades, bang, refunded, and they're deleted. But something I want to test is start day, exit domain menu, load, whatever the last save was. Cool, so they're still not there, that's good. And then we want to come into here and get the next upgrade. Pop-up doesn't show up, that's good. All right, so that's everything working as intended. That's what we love to see. Added, I mean, this is kind of like reworked. Decorations plus handling refunds on cafe upgrade. And that is pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, I can attempt to do that. Don't have a long list left, which is good. Once all of this is cleared out by the end of the week, I can create a new build for people to test. Woo! Alright, so for this, I'm not going to add masking, but I am going to add an arrow, I think, to the... I mean, to realistically to every gimmick. But let's go into the... okay, so... I can remember why the trash was going to be weird, because I think its rotation does die. Create... yeah, because this one's rotation updates is what I was going to do if this probably doesn't work. The spill's easy. I can just have an arrow that points to it. But maybe not, man. Like, the fix for it would just be, the fix for it would just be to make this object a child, so it falls, but then we have the parent, which is another arrow that isn't going to get affected by the rotation. That's where the arrow is. So yeah, let's do that maybe. Yikes. Trash object. So we're gonna have to copy. I mean, realistically, what we need to do actually is just duplicate this trash object. So this thing, we just remove all of its mesh data. Like, we've still got the correct size on it. It still has the trash script on it. And then this guy, I think we don't want the trash script on it. Probably going to break this, but it's fine. But then we want to have as a child... Oh no, but wait, this still has a rigid body and a capsule collider, which doesn't... We don't want that. Remove component. Which makes me think... Oh no, because those only exist for its physics. So I think the trash can still remain on this, and everything remains on that. Okay, and then on this, we're going to go UI... Sure, add a canvas, just call it HUD, I don't know. It is going to be a world space. Quite big. Something like this. It's going to have to come up here. It is going to need the face camera script. UI image. We're going to ad break running soon, but we'll see what we can smash out before the ad break. Where do I have arrows? It's going to be in this one somewhere, hopefully. Alright, ad break starting now, so we shall continue this after the ad break. One moment. Anyone that's subbed or ad blocker or Twitch Turbo, we still out here. We still gaming, but we aren't actually doing anything until the ads are over, because I think that's one thing I've noticed from like other game dev streamers is whenever there's an ad break in progress, they kind of pause so then people don't miss things. Like I know Twitch does have like a little, I mean it's tiny, like a little display of what's happening during the ad break up in the top corner, but like it's not really that good, is it? So we patiently wait, and it's basically as soon as I run an ad break, it's just like instantly loss of viewers. So they come in, they're like, "Oh, cool! I wonder what this guy's making." Ad break, leave stream. Oh. I'll just search through these while we're waiting. Button icons. Frame item icons. Not really. Pictos. Yeah, I mean, we've got an arrow, but it's not the best looking. Wait, do they really not provide a down one? Like, obviously they just want you to flip it, but... Ad break's over. Sweet. Get back into it. About UI etc. What's in here? Okay, like a warning symbol. Sprites, demo. Come on, man. Give me something good. Like, honestly, like, this warning symbol could be cool. I'd tint it to have a little bit more red to try to bring some more attention to it. I mean, look, we can test it out, right? Preserve aspect. And we'd want to tint it to be more red, like this. Animation. Create. Let's call it gimmick. Gimmick warning. And it is going to quite simply just, like, probably only move the image. Oh, no, I have to change the whole canvas. Okay. So 0.6 is the base by the looks of it. Let's go 1. Back down to 0.6. Probably a bit fast for my liking. Stretch it out a little bit more. Don't know what it's going to look like, but we can test it out. So, we don't want this to be, because this is default, right? Is we don't want it to be enabled straight away. Maybe we do. What I'm thinking is like, I think I want like the item to spawn, and then if they haven't interacted with the object after, let's say, 5 seconds or something like that, that's when it draws attention to itself. So it's not instantly clogging up the UI. But I guess we can test to see what it's going to look like just by having it enabled by default. Plus, I need to see if I broke it by changing its parent. menu, load, delete all these old saves. Gimmick. Testing. Let's just order tons of those. Clear the console. Just so I can test properly, I will play in full screen. Recipe selected. Don't need to worry about any of those. Just need someone to drop a bottle, please. Please. Where's... Ooh. I can't pick it up. So it could probably stand to be a little bit smaller and not as high. Probably add a little bit of transparency to it as well. Gimmicks. So we couldn't pick up the object. And it's likely because I'm going to do something that's probably a bit of a no-no, but we'll put the trash script back onto this. There's going to be 2 instances of it stacked on top of each other, which is each calling its own stuff. But we'll see what breaks. So let's change the animation for this. So instead of this, let's make it like 5 and make it go to 7. Okay. Wanted to make it a bit smaller, so go 1 5 1 5. It's because of that, like, I'll probably. Okay, and we're gonna add some transparency, fade a little bit, maybe 155. Let's go test that out. Actually, I will clear that notification. Potty tea. Alright. Load. Get me back to gimmick testing. Is anyone going to leave any trash behind? Please. Please. It's a joke. I only got spills. Yeah, last employee. Or last customer, I should say. Damn it. Alright. I guess we send it on the next day instead. Whoa. Can't tell. Okay, I can pick it up now. Oh, and it doesn't move. Look at that. So why is that not moving along with it? Yeah, left trash. What face? Come on, bro. Okay, so there is a problem that it doesn't get dragged along with it when it is a child. Plus, its rotation looked like it was getting wonky as well. So I'm not sure what's happened there. Because I think the problem I've got at the moment is like this trash prefab has like I mean, is it spawning anything that's getting initialized? No. Because if that's the case, we need this to follow the animation. But we don't want it to get rotated. Because if I do, I'll just, for testing purposes, put it as, I'm pretty sure this will rotate it. Yeah, see? It does mean it does get picked up, but... I mean, realistically, when... Gotta think this through. It's like... we only want the object to fall. But when we pick it up, like, the fix is something like... this doesn't have the trash script on it. And we're going to need to edit the trash script that it, like, gets the data from, like, underneath of it. So that way, it still moves. When we click and drag it, it moves, like, the parent. Which then moves the HUD icon. But the rotation's only affected by the child. Okay, so on mouse down, so main camera, screen, point to ray, mouse positions, physics, raycast out, hit, if hit transform. Equals. Okay, so let's grab the transform of the trash object. So save this in here. Serialize field, private transform, m underscore trash object. The hit transform equals m underscore trash object. Test that out. Load the new day. It's just no one going to leave trash today? Is everyone just being just nice? Huh. I was going to say, almost a perfect RNG day. 2 back-to-back. How rude. Alright, send the next day. There you go. Okay, so we can... Okay, so we're still not able to pick it up. Oh, because I didn't assign the... Didn't assign it in the inspector. No? Yeah. God, I'm so dumb. Need to load the new day. Cool. Let's run it back. There we go. Okay, it's not moving, and we're still not able to pick it up. I mean, it's not going to move because it's just rolling. It's the child that's rolling. Oh, okay, so... Which means, realistically, the... How am I going to do this? Me stuck. I mean, realistically, I think I'm gonna want to start this from scratch. So I'm just gonna copy this HUD, prefads, gimmicks, version control, revert. So it's back to what it was, and let's chuck the HUD back in here again. I mean, I could change what the warning is, be based on a different texture, which we definitely don't have in the build, so I actually can't, so never mind. I am at a loss. I mean, I know there's a way that I can do it in code that its rotation won't be affected. It can roll. You do want it to roll with it, so you do want it to realistically be a child of it. I mean, there probably is a cheat, and I would consider it a cheat, is like remove the exclamation mark, that it's just a solid box that's drawing your attention to it. So that way it's like, but I guess it's still going to rotate to the side. It's not going to stay upright, and we need it to stay upright. Oh, yeah. See, the spill's easy. The spill on the fire are easy. It's just this guy because he dynamically moves and rotates and does all that stuff. Okay, so I think getting in my head about it. So what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate the trash. This guy is going to lose everything, and we're just going to call this trash. We'll keep it called trash. We'll call this trash object again. The top has none of this, because it means this guy has the trash and he's going to handle everything he needs to handle. But trash now, I mean, we should probably move this to just be transform. And what we're going to do now is make this... God, I hate people doing renovations everywhere. It's so noisy. It's getting picked up on mic every now and again. Pisses me off. I'm going to mute for a sec. Seems to have stopped for a little bit. Dot transform equals new. No, it's back again. One sec. Hopefully not as noisy now. So I think I've got a problem that it's going to be, I mean, obviously setting the Y, but we don't really want it to be setting the Y because it's the animation that's controlling the Y. I mean, this isn't even correct either, man. Because realistically, when it's getting dragged, we probably want the warning indicator to turn off. So let's actually move this out of here and just put it in fixed update for now. So let's assign the warning indicator. Don't know if this is going to work, but this is a start at least. Oh, but except because I've removed this, I'm fairly sure there's a high chance that the trash spawner is not going to spawn trash anymore. Yep, because it needs a trash prefab. So it's going to make it a game object. Oh, Maybe we can still make it trash because it has a child. I don't know. We're going to have to go look at the spawner. See if it still has it assigned or not. Because it might only spawn the child. Yeah, missing. Okay. Can we drag it in there? No. Okay. So that does mean make this a game object, trash prefab, game object, trash prefab, game object. Right. I think this cleanup function is going to break now, but we can test. Okay, okay. Load game, gimmick testing. Okay, well, it spawned 2 indicators. But it is working, look at that. I did just lose it. It just vanished. Now, why would there be 2 HUDs? Because there's a second HUD here. Goodbye. Okay, so that's working. Why did that vanish through the map? I'm a little bit concerned about that, but... So let's come back into this guy now, and... On mouse down, if we are dragging... If dragging... M underscore indicator dot set active... False. If we didn't remove it, we set it back to true. Let's just have a private void enable warning. True. So on start, we can go invoke. Enable warning. After 2 seconds. Which means by default, it will be disabled. Ad break coming up. Should be able to test this before the ad starts though. Load. One, two. Okay. And then if we pick it up, nothing happens. If we drop it, it comes back. Can definitely see a problem, and now I can't pick it up because something else is blocking it. That's a bug. Let's put that in here. Dropping trash in kitchen makes it unable to be picked up. Good bug. Literally can't get it now. Oh, because then it's not destroying the parent. As a side note, why isn't that working? Let's go main. Like if we move this. Like, okay, I'm gonna have to run another test. So maybe game start. It did clean it up. Why? Oh, because we're clearing the game object and it's actually killing the game object. Okay, so that's correct. Oh, an ad's in progress. I'm actually so fried. I forgot what I was doing. It's been going for 30 seconds already. So I didn't really do anything, so. We patiently wait. What's going on here? Ad break over. Alright, so let's continue where we left off. So something we need to test is... Okay, here we go. When it's there, its Y is correct. Let's just change this to be focused. Alright, so where's the bottle here? Alright. So we can unplay it. Oh. Alright, so it's going down to 0.5 to 0.7, which is correct. But then if we move it over here... It's not correct. Why? Its Y, like, its Y position shouldn't have moved, right? Like, if we come back into here and click play, go into the scene, the Y position isn't meant to be getting updated at all. I mean, technically it hasn't. It's still going down to 0.5 to 0.7. And if we go to this one, it's 0.5 to 0.7. Just moving this to like 1, 1. Right, no, that doesn't do anything to it. Just moves it further out. I wonder what is going on. More rotation, but the rotation's fine because it's just trying to look at the camera, wherever that is. Doesn't seem to be a problem with the parent. Well, actually, it kind of is. The parent should be moving alongside this, by the way, but... Actually, I wonder if that is what the problem is, because we're not moving the parent. Let's do that instead. So in here, we were moving... Let's just go parent. Parent. Wait. Okay, I can see a potential problem with doing this. Oh, we can't do that because we're setting something active. So we're gonna have to duplicate this and go parent transform. I think this is going to cause a problem because we're going to be dragging the object, which is moving, and then we're also going to be moving the parent. So I think it's going to like break really quickly by doing it like that. It's not ideal. Not ideal. Oh no, it's kind of working. But then, once again, it has dropped through the earth. Oh, we didn't assign... Okay, that's why it was still working, is because we didn't assign the variable. So now when we assign the variable, it's going to break. Oh, this is going to break a lot. Realistically, it's going to move double the distance, I think. I think it actually just spawned trash then, and it just, like, got sent into the abyss. Yep. You see it? It just did some crazy shit. So instead of... I mean, we just get rid of this altogether, right? So this is going to go back to... Instead of it changing... Oh, no, because the reason we wanted it to change every frame was... I mean, warning indicator position Y... What if we have it on drag, on mouse up, or we reset its position again? Oh, we'll find out. This is like a polish feature that like I really shouldn't be wasting this much time on at the moment, but it'd be cool to get in before the playtest. Not going to get any trash spawns today. Love that for me. Yep, just all floor spills. This is the lucky last. Nope. Next day. Okay, so it's already off center. But if we pick it up, drag it over here, pretty sure that's gone very high, low, high, low, 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 high. Why is it doing that? Like, it is so far above the prefab that it makes no sense to me. HUD. Like, there's no reason for it to change on the y-axis. Like, I am really confused. Why are you dropping bottles on the ground saying low, low, high? I just came back to the stream. Okay, so I've added this warning indicator, so I come back onto the stream. If I drop it at the front here, as you can see, it's like a lot closer to the bottle when it's at the front of the store. But if I move it to the back of the store, it's now extremely high above it. So I'm trying to work out why that's happening. Because, like, it's a child of this. It's Y position, even though it's over there. Its Y position is 0. And the same as, we got another trash here as well. Y position 0. And then if we look at the HUD, it's like 0.57, sure. And 0.5, and I mean, it doesn't matter if I added a 7 in here, right? But it doesn't really move it at all, right? So it's like, why are you so much high? Like, if I were to drag, oh, okay, well, that's the problem. Have a look at that. For some reason, when I'm moving it on the Y, it's actually only moving the X and Z. Oh, no, but I think that's just... Let me drag... I mean, it's going to auto-update, I think, if I click play on it, right? Yeah. Let me move this guy down here, where the other problem is, and pause it and see what it looks like. So I got a potential fix for it is like it's obviously coming down to like the fact that I'm still using this. So instead I'm gonna make like the offset I think is, we can test this, is what? 0.61. Okay, and the animation, okay, it's actually 0.5 to 0.7. So let's go 5. So we're gonna go. We can just make this a hard set variable for now. Private float y offset equals 0.5f. So instead here, now we're going to do dot y plus y offset. This is my new fix. We'll see if it's going to work. Alright. No, hasn't fixed it. Could keep that on fire because it'll let me play for longer. Plus, it's like it's also going up diagonally. Alright, but if I move the trash object over here, still just as low. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do a weird implementation again. Parent. So when we let go, oh man, I just m_parent dot transform dot position equals transform dot position. Oh, except its y probably needs to be like let go, like maybe 0.3. Is that what we've normally been doing? Strike 0.4. Try it. For now, I want to keep this as this, and we will need u again. Dot transform dot position dot y. All right, let's try this. So I'm hoping now is when we're not dragging, it's going to reset the positions. Could break everything again. We'll find out. Is anyone going to chop trash for me today, please? Please. seem likely. No, okay. I'm just going to reload the day. Bugger it. Quicker. Huge RNG. It's going to happen again. There we go. Okay, its XY position's a bit weird. So if we pick it up, drop it. Okay, it's really high above it again. Ah, unassigned. Yep, that will do it. So you need the parent. This is all just to try and add one little dude. Drop it straight away. Come on, thank you. All right. Pick it up, drop it. Whoa, and gone. See ya. Bye. Vanishes. Okay, so I'm going to have to go back to a solution I didn't want to do, and that's do it all in code. So for that, it means let's copy this. We are once again going to be reverting this. Version control revert. Pasting the HUD as a child. Let's turn it on for now so we can see it. Back to the drawing board. We still want these, still want that. What did we change in main? Oh yeah, because it's... Actually, that can be... Revert these. So we still have the animation existing. But everything else should be reverted now. Come back to this guy who still has the HUD. So fixed update. We still probably want to be referencing the serialized field, private, game object, m_indicator, in fixed update, m_indicator. Dot transform dot rotation. Can I just keep setting it to Quaternion dot identity? Yeah. Basically see what breaks. I think it's still going to move its position, I think, around. But at the bare minimum, it shouldn't rotate it. Yeah. So... It didn't rotate the sprite at all, which is what we want, but it still does like that, which we don't want. So for that... I mean, realistically, we probably just do away with the... Oh, yuck. This is going to be really gross to implement. So... private IE numerator. Animate up. How am I going to do this? So we have float elapsed equals 0, while elapsed is less than m underscore animation time, yields return null, elapsed plus equals time dot unscaled delta time. What is next? This is where we probably want to lerp. So we want to go m underscore indicator dot transform dot position. That's going to be weld position. Can we do? Nope. Transform dot position. Equals vector 3 dot lerp between this and got an ad break starting soon. Y plus 0.2 F Z. Now we need the time. And I think for this you normally go like elapsed divided by, this is a shocking thing, elapsed divided by m underscore animation time. And when that's done, we want to start coroutine, animate down, ad break starting soon. Oh, And this goes back down to where it was before. So then we go like that, I think. And this goes animate up. God, this is not going to work, is it? We'll probably have to look at this after the ad break. So chuck this on. It's going to start soon, apparently. When it's auto ads, it says starting soon for 20 years. There we go. So that means if we're doing this, for the sake of, and I'm not meant to be working during the ad break, but this isn't that important. This is just to make sure our animation isn't going to play. Let's lean back on the chair. 40 seconds. Oh man, I feel like, what have I done today? This. Okay, so I have done some work today. I was thinking like, man, I feel like I've been stuck on this for hours. But no, I've done some work. Ten seconds. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, ad break over. Sweet. Alright, so let's test if this is going to work. My gut says no, it's not going to work. But keep going. This is the most complex one because I'm going to put the same indicators probably on the fire and the spill, but they're just static, right? Like they don't matter at all. That's a bit aggressive, isn't it? And then it vanishes. I'm really close to just scrapping this. This indicator thing. I just cannot get it to work. Or at least like not scrapped, or just like a do later angle. Kick it down the line. Think. Because, I mean, that code definitely did not work. Alright. Revert that code at least. So you need to be reverted. You need to be reverted. I mean, all of you are just getting reverted. Bugger it. Alright. It's gone. It's deleted. I was adding something more than what I was intending. I was trying to have it render through things, because the problem that we've got the problem that I'm trying to solve, because of, I guess, game development, you should always be looking at things as problems that you're solving. So the problem that I'm trying to solve, if we come into, I mean, we can just chuck it in here, right? So if there's a plant that's been placed here and a bottle rolls behind it, is you can't see it, right? It's getting obscured. So like, yes, by having the arrow, it's going to draw attention to it, but the best solution that I probably have for it is actually like a masking thing that you can just, it just renders through it that you can see it. That's the better solution in overall anyway. But yeah, I need to actually move. Did I archive that bug? Would I? Okay. Just be like, trash can still clip through the ground. So for that, I mean, I could play around with some variables in game to see if it's going to work. This script's been reloaded. Yeah, re-import some assets. So if we load, I mean, we know we place stuff all around here, so let's just like drop some plants. Whoa, I just broke everything. That's pretty cool. Don't know how. That was pretty cool. Alright, so we've set up our millions of plants. It's like that's obscured, but like you can still see it because I've added like the border on it. Oh, we still have a blocking issue. Okay, I can't rub that out. That's not good. Plants are still able to block raycasts. I'm putting a question mark there because, like, if I were to come to this guy, wait, what? Okay, well, that's the issue for some reason. All of these plants, I mean, I can fix this straight away by just doing this. The parents of both of these. For some reason, they're water when they should be ignore raycast. So if I come back to in-game, I should be able to rub those out now. Yep, there you go. Okay, so here. So we'll, just because I saw what the fix for that is, we will bring that across to over here. We'll fix that afterwards. So this is the problem that we're facing here, is this bottle is not able to be seen. It's partially obstructed from view. So if we, I think there is a way that I can like change something on the main camera that it renders stuff differently. I don't know, it's been a very long time since I've done this. Maybe it was Cinemachine camera, so maybe it won't work. I mean, if I can get the days stuck. There you go. Okay, so this will be an endless day now. So I can test properly. I'm gonna sneeze, one sec. Good lord. Ignore Raycast. So let's change the trash to be on water. Oh, that's not going to work because everything else is water at the moment. Transparent effects, let's say. And then we come back up to the camera. Okay, that didn't do what I thought it would do. And if it's set to nothing, what does it do? Absolutely nothing, as expected. Culling mask. Well, it just made it disappear. This is seeming like a Google angle. Unity, how to make a 3D texture render over the top of something else. I know about render queues, but the problem is everything is the same on this, right? So if I had to go to I mean, I can open them up, right? The material, interior 1, has a render queue. Where is it? Does it not have a render queue? There you go. It doesn't have a render queue. Or is it on the texture itself? We find it. Go interior. Okay, it doesn't. So it probably needs to be a different type of texture. Let's go back to what Google was saying. Let me just play around with some variables first before I mess around with it too much. Back to trash. Rendering layer mask. Alright, back to... Yeah, I guess I could do that at a second camera. It's like, let's go duplicate. Where did that just go? Hello? Duplicate. Is it not letting me duplicate the main camera? Alright. So, I mean, that saves. Yeah, so we're fine. So if we come back into here and just let me do it, and let's call this trash camera. It doesn't want to have any of this snot. Overlay, culling mask. We need to create a new layer called hello. There you go. Trash. Trash camera has a culling mask. The only thing we want it to see is trash. Main camera. Can't see trash. Okay, so now we can come into gimmicks. So fried. Okay. Okay, and then you're going to be trash. All right, and we need to find out these props. For some reason. Okay, something really weird is they are ignore raycast currently. I am me, that is your redeemed, chosen, modified sub-emote unlock. I don't even know what that means, brother. But I know for a fact, new emote for 24 hours. Is that not the same as just my normal flow state one? And normal emote. Oh, okay. Damn. Alright, sick. It's like just Twitch default emotes, so send it. New random emote. Neat. Highlighting message, yeah, highlighted, it works. Why are these getting set to water? Basically a points dump. Hell yeah. What is the most expensive thing you can get? Highlight, random emote, send a message in sub-only mode. Choose an emote to unlock, modify a single emote. Damn. I probably should, like, I'm pretty sure you can add stuff to that. I should try like add things to it. Might make it a bit cooler. All right. Whoa. Is added like double bloom. Yep. I think I can just turn off post-processing, right? Yeah. Okay. So start this. To main menu, load our plant stack. There's a couple of things I can check here. Let's pick up you. Yeah, see, it renders over the top of it. It does look a bit weird, but it does solve the issue that I was having. I wonder, I can change this live if I go spill trash. Whoa. Why did it render over there? Oh, that could be a problem that I didn't think about. Is because I took off the camera pan settings. I need it to create a bottle for me, please, to test. Thank you. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Because the settings aren't duplicated, it breaks. All right, so that means this guy probably should still have camera pan. God, I hope those are all the same variables. More bloom and special effects equals better. Yeah, I'm going to eventually set up all the bloom and stuff like that. But it was just the fact that it was only creating more bloom because it was doubling up the effects on the camera, where I just don't want that to happen. I just would rather all the effects be applied on one camera. Alright, so 20, 10, 2, 8, 2, 8, 2, 5, 6, 2, 2, 7. Yep, okay, that's right. I can test this out pretty easily if it's going... Whoa, goodbye. Oh, it's deleting the main camera. Not good. Why is camera pan an instance? Because we're setting variables of it somewhere. I wonder if we can just make it not an instance. Comment this out, and what are the variables that it's updating? We can go find that out. Camera edge pan does not contain instance. Yeah, whatever. Okay, what I'm thinking we do is like make all of these static variables maybe. So pan, we're adjusting pan limits. Public, static, 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 static. All right, let's test it out. Load you. Looks dumb, but it'll work. For now, at least. It might get brought up in the playtest that it looks dodgy, but... Oh, I didn't actually test zooming in and zooming out to make sure it didn't, like, break it, which it was breaking beforehand. Oh, yeah. Load. Start day. Drop one straight away. I hate you. Why is everyone being so well behaved? Drop bottle on ground. Now. Gun at head. Drop it now. I hate them all. We run it back. Not a single bottle in 2 days? Psychos, man. There we go. Okay, we can zoom out, zoom in. Yeah, works. Cool. Reconcile offline. Oh, an ad was in progress. Oopsie. Trash. Oh, I need to make like a custom save function as well. Alright, ad breaks over. Wicked. So I've moved those across. Getting pretty close to being able to for me to start testing build. Obviously today is Wednesday, I believe, I hope. Yes, it is Wednesday. So yeah, this will be my last stream for the week, but I will be working off stream tomorrow. I mean, probably still today, tomorrow. So once again, I'll probably try and have this build ready by my Friday, probably most of yours Thursdays. And I'll be sending messages on the Discord about details if you want to sign up for playtest again. Something I'm probably going to be setting up as well is working off stream. Can you stream that, lol? Nah, I normally do it like in the afternoons, because like in the mornings, like my 8 to 12 is like I'm able to just sit at the computer, work, and that's why I can stream. But for me, in the afternoon when I'm working off stream is like I'll probably be at the computer for like 10 minutes at a time, then I'm off doing other things, so I can't really stream that. But yeah, if you're in the I'm just joshing, but cool stream. Yeah, I'm not ending. I mean, I probably am ending very soon, but not just yet. I might do a little bit more work, but yeah, if you are interested in playtesting, make sure you're in the Discord. I'll send messages in there in the Cafe Haven channel about it. But yeah, I think something I might be implementing is obviously in the last playtest, and it's optional. Maybe I'll just like create an optional save, but not much has changed from 1-star to 3-star, really, from the first playtest. I think there's a few optimizations that it might be good to get playtest again, but anyone that did playtest might not want to redo all of that work. So I might create some functionality to insert a save file into your like saves. And that way, like, I can create a save file that, like, let's just say starts at 2.5 tier or something like that, and then you start your progress in there, so you're not having to spend 15-20 minutes getting up to there. I mean, it's probably a bit longer than that, but is it for Linux? Sadly not. This is just Windows at the moment. Yeah, I'm creating it just so, but if there's ever enough like want, I guess, for any other versions of the game, is like then I'll invest the time into it. But for now, just working off Windows. But yes. All right, so there's something I did want to test out. I can do this for my last part of the stream. Is there is a want for Linux? One person. This isn't to sound like a dick or anything like that, but one person wanting is not very high, but microscopic. Yeah. Because I think that that is the sad part of it. Is it's like I think I've looked at stats before for like Mac, Linux, and Windows stats, right? And obviously the vast majority is always in Windows, but it's just like because I'm like working on such a short time frame, is just like you kind of got to look at like the time cost. It's just like, is it worth spending the extra time to support a different platform if 1% of your player base or less than 1% of your player base is going to be on Linux? It's like, it's a bit annoying, I know, but we'll see. That's all post-launch sort of things. Like if post-launch, like it's doing well and there's multiple people that want something, it's like then I can go back into it and start looking at it. But yeah. All right. So the thing I wanted to try and test is actually going to be on this screen, I think. I mean, just make sure because I will be reverting. Yep, cool. Let's just open up the onboarding, turn off the welcome, open up tutorial 1. So we have this box currently. And the way it animates is actually really not good. Like let's just go onboarding. This is the start. So this is like onboarding tint 1 maybe, right? So it moves like this. And the way I'm doing it is really gross. Is there's actually 4 tint objects. So actually, I think in the first one there might be 3. It moves like that, and it's just like, one, I don't really like the hard edge box is one thing, but when it is playing, every now and again you can see like a little gap of line between like where the things are animating, and it's just like, it's not ideal. So I think instead of actually doing like this, I think I'm just going to create like a mask. So let's go tint parent. These are all tint stuff, right? Okay, so I think we're going to want like, we have like a mask, which is a mask image. Let's find a shape that we want to use for it. Probably like this, right? Oh, it just vanished. Goodbye. This, show graphic. And so let me duplicate this, go. I'm just testing, so make this like 600 by 600. That's disgusting. Is it sliced? Nope. Okay, so because of that, let's... Do we have a sliced version? Yeah, it kind of works. Use that, so... Show mask graphic, and then if we have a child UI image, that's probably also using that. How do I do it? How do I do it? Are you also a mask? No. Like, we want it to, like, cut out. Seems like it's going to be a Google angle again. Like, we want it to have that effect. Because I think what the mask is technically doing is if it goes outside of it, it's going to cut it off, right? So maybe it's just not a mask. Unity masking how to make a square cut out of a tint. Yuck. Potentially shaders. Really? I feel like surely they have to have something built in to do this. Cool. Wow. I don't know, I'm just adding random components at this point. Okay, it seems like it's going to be a shader to get this to work as I want it. That's okay. It's not a big deal. Just revert anything I've done. Because that is something that I want to get done. Here is part of this fixed staff onboarding is I want to update it all so it uses a mask. It's a lot easier to animate and a lot easier to keep track of. But not an issue for right now. Cool. Well then. That might be the end of the stream now. It's really good. Like I'm gonna try and fix as much of these bugs as I can off stream, but yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Good stuff. All right, cool. Well, I will see everyone next week for my streams. Same time, Monday to Wednesday, assuming I'm streaming on Monday. I should be 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. However, if you are interested in playtesting this build, just make sure you're in the Discord. I'll be pinging notifications about it probably tomorrow, some point, of people who want to sign up for it, and the build will probably go out on Friday. Yeah, that's going to be it for me. So for everyone can enjoy the rest of their evenings, afternoons, days, whatever it is. And I'll see you next week.